Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you're okay. First of all, let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Dzaki Abdurrahman. Currently, I am studying at the National Institute of Technology Bandung, majoring in informatics, and my student number is 15-2020-078. And today, I would like to present to you material about MC or Master of Ceremony. Before we continue, let's start with introduction. As social beings, we should have skills in communication, both verbally and non-verbally. One way to practice verbal communication skills is to become an MC or Master of Ceremony. When we as MC, we get benefit in communication skills. In this presentation, I will divide it into three parts. First, I will explain what communication skills are. As social beings, communication is an important thing for us, so we can exchange information and other things. Therefore, we must have skill in communication. And the second part is becoming an MC. Being an MC is one way to practice our skills in communication. And the last part is the benefits of being an MC in terms of improving our communication skills so that, for example, an information we can receive and send can be better or clearer so that there is no misinformation. What are communication skills? Communication skills are the ability of person to convey message to individual and organization. Someone may not be able to convey the message properly. It could be misinformation or other things. So, that the communication skills are needed. Previously, explained that the communication is a very important thing for us. Of course, communication skill will support us in communicating. And why do we need it? First, is the human desire to control the environment. Through communication, humans can find out the opportunities that exist to be used, maintained, and avoided from things that threaten natural surroundings. Second, is human effort to be able to adapt the environment to continuing process of the society actually depends on how the community can adapt to its environment. The adjustment here lies not only the ability humans to respond to natural phenomena such as floods, earthquakes, seasons that affect human behavior, but also community environment in which humans live in challenge. Third, in effort to transform the legacy of socialism, a society that wants to maintain its existence, then its community members are required to exchange value, behavior, and roles. For example, how parents teach good social etiquette to their children, how schools function to educate citizens, and how do we practice a skill in communications. Of course, one of them is to be an MC, or Master of Ceremony. What does the MC mean? The MC is the event leader who has full power or responsibility for the duration of the event. Of course, we can be the MC when there is an event that requires an MC, whether it's an official event or not. And why do we have to be an MC? Because we can practice our skills, especially in terms of communication or other benefits, and MC can also be a job that makes money for us. And here are some tips becoming an MC. First, confident. The point is that when we have a confidence, this will help us control the stage and audience and make it easier for us to interact and organize the event. Second, good attitude. An MC must really understand how to maintain behavior and manners, both verbally and in body language, when guiding in an event. Moreover, if an MC is already well known, it can be said that he is a public figure, where his every behavior will be noticed. Third, appearance. An MC must have a good appearance in terms of fashion and ability to choose the right clothes according to the event. Fourth, able to process vowels and language. An MC must have a good vocal voice, be good at playing intonation, articulation, speed, and etc. An MC must be required to able to pronounce every word and sentence from any language properly and correctly, so that information can be conveyed clearly. Fifth, sense of humor. An MC is required to able to create pleasant atmosphere for the audience. A cheerful and friendly attitude will melt the stiff and unfriendly atmosphere. Six, it's etc. Of course, when we practice and become an MC, there will be benefits that we get, and these benefits are divided into two, namely benefit its communication skill and other benefits. Here are some of the benefits we get in terms of communication skills. First, how to adjust the intonation, tone, and speed of speech so that we can adjust the intonation of the tone and speed of speaking according to what topics are discussed. Second, good at choosing vocabulary. Of course, in communicating, we should use good and correct language so that our interlocutors are not offended by our words, which can later hinder the exchange of information. Third, how to talk to large number of people so that later we are not stiff when we talk or can get used to talking to a large number of people, and etc. Some of the other things benefits are: first, increasing our self-confidence because we are used to talking to many people. Of course, this can increase the level of self-confidence, which can later be useful for other things. Second, learning better leadership. Because we are used to leading an event, we came to know how to lead something, be it a group, a company, or ourselves. Third, adding friends and relationship. Of course, when we can become MC, we will be the center of people attention and we will become acquainted with us. Of course, having additional friends and some relationship will certainly be an opportunity for us in the future, and etc. Finally, in this presentation, let me share a word of wisdom from Catherine Pulsifer. Communication is one of the most important skills you need for a successful life. So, my advice, let's start learning communication because it can bring benefit to us both materially and non-materially in the future that will lead us to success. And of course, being an MC is one way to practice it. Apart from getting benefits, MC can also be used as a promising job for us. And yes, that's all I can convey in this presentation. Hopefully, it can be useful for us in the future. Finally, thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.